when you're older. You're too busy living life. But at some point, it's time to start thinking about it. At Ashby Pond Senior Living, we think about it every
It's gonna take some time to get over this shit. So we gonna get over it. It's gonna take some time to get over this shit. So we're gonna go right through it. Pink Meadows, what's up, baby?
Night with David Muir is the #1 newscast in America.
Some Jewish Americans are trying new...
Man. Sale, what's up, bro? Shelly Sale, what's up, bro? So, Tuesday, I watched a video by a brother named Cam Jones. And it was about, he did a video about Tariq and how Tariq was a grifter and all of this. But it was very problematic once I got to watching and listening to the videos. And keep in mind, I watched with an open mind. I didn't say anything. I didn't make any comments until after I watched it and I thought about it. The first problem I had, he incorrectly said that Tariq Nasheed is the creator of the code. Well, yeah, well, I mean, but that ain't what we talking about, Pink Metals. Look, that's not an issue that he said that. My issue was he said that the code, when people called him out for being off code, because this guy believes, well, one, he admitted that his girlfriend was Ethiopian and that he don't like Tariq for the divisiveness because his girlfriend family works so hard and are so loving. And okay, nigga, that's anecdotal. And that's just you. What about, so that, because you have a Ethiopian girlfriend, does that invalidate all of our experiences? Yeah, FD fat goofy ass. Let me tell you something about niggas like him, Kush God. FD Signifier one of them goofy anime fat niggas that I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna be controversial. Nigga, if you never broke a law, you can't talk to me. Cam Jones is the dry mouth looking nigga that's in the thumbnail. Right, he's a hypocrite, baby, because he gonna sit here and demean foundational black Americans for delineating, talking about Tariq owned FBA, he owned the trademark. Okay, this is why even I can defend Tariq on that one. and I don't want to, but since you're making me defend him, dude, let me explain one thing. We don't care. Nobody cares that he trademarked FBA. These niggas act like every time you say the word FBA, these niggas act like if you say the word FBA, we pay Tariq Nasheed. No. But the worst part was this. This nigga bad, these niggas bad, this nigga bad mouth reparations. This nigga bad mouth reparations. Talk about how he don't want reparations. I don't want reparations. What? Now, how could these niggas sit up here telling us what we don't need and what we don't want? Oh, you never gonna get it. And then that was the other thing the coon nigga said. You never gonna get reparations. You never gonna get it. Well, he says he's a FBA. He says he's a FBA. But his girlfriend is Ethiopian.
The time to come together was on November 5th when it counted. And all black and brown people didn't do that. All marginalized communities didn't do that.
You don't see a Haitian saying I'm African Haitian or a Jamaican saying I'm African. We try to do the right thing and acknowledge our ancestry, and now it's being used, well, what part, like, no, just for that, we just black and brown.
All right. When I was younger, I wanted to be well known. I wanted to be famous for something, anything. Growing up in the 90s, I saw America emerge from a time of economic prosperity with a side of Clinton destroying welfare as we know it into whatever the Bush was doing. I grew up getting kicked out of school for rocking snowman shirts, dreaming about stacking enough allowance money to get some J's and trying my best to conquer my loner tendencies enough to get a date. I got past it though. Went to college, worked in ad agencies while rapping, discovered filmmaking, and transitioned to YouTube years later. I stopped desiring fame before YouTube came along because it looks like a headache. The pursuit of clout evolved into chasing impact. A year ago, my viewers started asking me to cover somebody called Tariq Nasheed, a former rapper, indie filmmaker, and YouTuber. Sound familiar? They suggested it because they knew then what I know now, that he's exploiting black pain for profit, and very much still in his clout-chasing era. Wait, before you click off the video, hear me out. What I'm about to say next is for FBAs, black people that descended from American slaves on at least one parent's side. I love y'all too much to allow this to happen to us. I said,
nigga, you not one of us. That's the first thing. And nigga, what's love got to do with it? You not doing this because you love us. You doing this because your wife feelings was hurt. And he says as much in the video. He says as much in the video.
For affordability.
That is the Cam Jones dude I'm talking about. That is the dude Cam Jones that I'm talking about. Matter of fact, let me show y'all.
To happen to us. I say us because I'm a foundational black YouTube American. Why is that definition of FBA the official one? Because King Flex said so. Who invented the term? Again, that was K Flex, Tariq Elite, Marcus,
a lot of aliases. FBAs have gotten real inflammatory toward non-FBAs on the internet, to say the least. And we're going to address that because I made this for you. I can roast Tariq in 5 minutes, but it's more important that we address the separation, the them versus us mentality. I understand where Black American anger and exhaustion stems from. We have been under attack by America's power structure for hundreds of years. We do deserve reparations, whether monetary or otherwise. Most of the conspiracy theories Tariq and others come up with, but some of them are true.
So they get people like Candace Owens and they turn her into a collaborator with the white supremacist system. They elevate her to some type of spokesperson status. Candace Owens is only known.
Now listen,
Pushed into the limelight.
I want y'all here.
About black people.
Here's what we won't be talking about in this video. Tariq's family, his terrible rap songs, overly auto-tuned funk music, or his physical appearance. This also isn't a full review of his documentaries, but we'll touch on those. Whenever possible, I'll be citing sources in the description and on screen. I'm gonna use his own words to prove every allegation I make. I obviously can't cover everything he's ever done either. The man's been running his mouth for longer than I've been in the workforce. Here's what I'll be proving. Tariq created almost all of his fundraisers and all of his movements in an effort to enrich himself. Uses black rage and trauma to sell products, despises women and queer people, and couldn't lead his way out of a cardboard box, much less to reparations for us. When I reached out to Tariq for a comment on this piece, he responded immediately. Called me a federal enforcement asset when I was asking questions about the he put on his own website. Believe it or not, somehow, I gotta show y'all the site for Tangibles 2020 real quick because it supports my prior argument about Tariq selling anything at every chance he gets. First, we hit the homepage and find yet another weird company launched by Tariq called #FirstThem. Their argument is that there's corporate-sponsored movements rising up in the entertainment industry around sexual misconduct, and that these movements are unfairly targeting black entertainers. The site goes on to say that there's allegedly hundreds of accused sexual predators from the dominant society, aka white people, and that they're being skipped over. Okay, so #FirstThem is really them first. Considering this main part of the site was built out in April of 2019, and the Me Too movement popped off over the 2 years prior, that's definitely what he was referring to. Let's see how.
See, now the problem with what this dumbass just said is, we know it was only in response to Me Too, because a lot of us had a problem with that Me Too shit. And we saw it was just targeting black people.
Say that there's allegedly hundreds of accused sexual predators from the dominant society, aka white people, and that they're being skipped over. Okay, so #FirstThem is really them first.
First off, that's the truth, clown.
The main part of the site was built out in April of 2019.
It was in response to something, jackass.
Years prior, that's definitely what he was referring to. Let's see how many high-profile black people were implicated by that movement. 3. Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and Morgan Freeman. 3 out of 9 or so high-profile celebrities, with the rest being white or Jewish.
He said with the rest being white or Jewish. Now what he neglected to say was Kevin Spacey was acquitted. What he neglected to say was Chris North, they threw that out. What he neglected to say was it was not just R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. It wasn't just R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and Morgan Freeman. This motherfucker don't remember. They was trying to dig Michael Jackson up and call him a sexual offender. Elvira came out trying to call Wilt Chamberlain a sexual offender. Thank you. I'm about to say Weinstein got acquitted. Right, they went after Cuba Gooding Jr., Wesley Snipes. I forgot. Yay. What the fuck do he mean? Yes, the white bitch who was like, yes, Trey Songz. A lot of them black people start getting, and they got convicted. These niggas need to stop with these lines. And then FD Signifier, you fat, funky, bad braid having motherfucker. The first thing I'm gonna say, how you gonna sit up there with this nigga talking about laughing about reparations? And then he gonna talk about some Denmark VC, because Denmark VC was from Jamaica or wherever he was from. Nobody cares. Talk about Caribbean people are foundational. Right, Zion Williamson allegations. What's up, Reef? This coon ass nigga talk about, oh, no, Caribbeans are foundational. No, the fuck they not. They foundational to the Caribbean. Then he talking about some immigrants have negative dispositions. No, most of them do. Then he want to call the word tether a slur. It's not a slur. It's not. It just hurts your fucking feelings. Like Akata was a slur. Then he tried to talk about Governor Westmore. Nigga, I'm from Maryland. Governor Westmore promotes himself as an immigrant. That's all he screams about, is being an immigrant. I mean, seriously. Listen what these coon ass niggas say.
It states what you're doing is you're at the table and you're trying to negotiate, not with me, but with white supremacy itself, and saying, hey, I have value. Let me in the club. Let me in the club. Stop shooting me. Stop calling me out my name. Treat me as a human being. I've done for you. Please do for me. And unfortunately, as you're seeing, they ain't gonna do it.
It's a losing proposition. I think it always has been, and I've been fighting my kind of doomer tendencies as I write this to be like, y'all, we're not gonna get reparations. Like, y'all know that, right?
I'm not even worried about reparations.
Nah, man.
Because our political education in America among black people is so bad. Reparations would be such a setup. It would be such a setup, in my opinion.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that fat coon ass nigga talk about? Look, but I don't even want rap. But you see both of these niggas, you ain't gonna get it. We ain't gonna get it. You know why we ain't gonna get it? Cause we got coon ass niggas like these buck dancing niggas on our team. Right. If black people don't get reparations, it's because of coon ass niggas like FD Signifier, Sambo ass niggas like Cam Jones, and immigrant tethers like the foreign man in the foreign land. Nobody asked you to come here. You can take your ass back to the foreign land. I don't want to sit at a table and negotiate with you. You not one of my people. I don't want to sit with a bunch of sellout ass niggas. Let me tell you something. Most motherfuckers from the people from the diaspora who don't have a problem with us having our own lineage, they don't have no problem saying it. Yes, he is. He is on that toxic masculinity bullshit. You know what I find? The niggas that say it's toxic masculinity normally a bunch of anime Kendrick Lamar listening to ass niggas who act like that they actually learning something. Damien, I watched the whole video. I watched I watched the whole video, so that's not a problem. Right. Or a bunch of closeted Negro. Oh, I guess I'm homophobic because I called y'all closeted Negroes. Harmsa, you not no tether according to us. You not no tether according to us, Harmsa. You a fucking brother according to us. The problem is, Harmsa, it ain't a lot of Harmsas. It ain't a lot of Kush gods. It ain't a lot of Maharis. It's not a lot of Abels. Nah, Spidey, them two niggas married. The Cam Jones nigga married to an immigrant. And he said, I got to go hard for my girl. I understand. But if we gonna talk about Ethiopians real quick, I work with about 200 Ethiopians. Literally one of them talks to me. Literally one of them speaks to us. Then what's so funny, he went after Yvette Carnell, then went after Tariq for going. We say if you are half, you may get half. Right. But this, I'm not even a Tariq fan. Oh, then he shit on Dr. Umar. He shit on Dr. Umar. He shit on Shahrazad Ali. He shit on Shahrazad Ali. He shit on Dr. Umar. And he shit on, who else did he shit on? It was Dr. Shahrazad Ali. He shit. He shit on Shahrazad. He shit on Rizza Islam. Yeah, I know Umar dumbass don't want reparations, but fuck Umar. But I'm saying this nigga came out shitting on people. Talk about, I'm trying to get, no, you're not trying to get closer to no black Americans, man. We ain't fucking with you. Ain't nobody fuck with you. Ain't nobody fuck with you. Or no goofy, or them goofy, or that goofy ass FD Signifier nigga. Talk about you doing this to get closer to us. No, you not. You doing this because somebody called your girlfriend a tether. Then he go with immigrants have always helped FBAs. When? He talk about a bitch who a Haitian lady who participated in a hunger strike, and she mentioned that America don't treat black people. Then she says Haitians good. Wait. Then he talk about the Jamaican lady in the LA Times. That lady daughter talk about she spent her most time, the only time she had been dealing with racism when it came from black people. Then these niggas was crying about we don't want to be in the LA protest. Well, niggas say something rude. I don't care. And I don't care about the content creators you sick of. Nigga, Tabitha was right. I'm not going out to no motherfucking LA protest. But talk about, we protested. Man, if you don't protest, you won't be protesting habeas corpus. Eat a dick. Nigga, we was saying that when we was talk about we need to go out and protest with them because habeas corpus affects us all. Motherfucker, yeah, well, racism just affects us. And they wasn't out there marching with us. When I was out there at the Freddie Gray protest, guess the only Hispanic I saw was Geraldo Rivera. And he was there to talk about how bad we was. Florida's full of Hispanics. Where was the Hispanic march for Trayvon Martin or Jordan Russell Davis? Where were those? What's up, Black Butterfly? No, I'm not going out there protesting for motherfuckers who don't protest for me. No. We went out there, niggas was about to go out there for Botham John. We looked like goddamn fools. Niggas tried throwing a cake for Botham John, look like goddamn idiots. Cab James, whatever the fuck your name is. That black racism in Latin America. We know. Yeah, we know what's in there. It's deep in there, Hamza. Hamza, this is all you gotta do. If you wanna know, yeah, if you wanna know, Yeah, barbecue. Shit, barbecue in Haiti. I ain't got no problem with barbecue. They have never been in a black or brown. There has never been no black or brown unity. Telling niggas to go out and march for Latinas in LA who literally have neighborhoods where they spray paint NK on the walls to let you know you not welcome. We supposed to go out and march with the same motherfuckers who was firebombing apartments that black people lived in so that they would move out of the neighborhood. We supposed to go and protest for them. That's what we supposed to go do. Right, Smoke Dog. You can't walk through their neighborhoods in LA or Chicago. This America. Colorism within the Latin community is way worse than ours. We don't got colorism here. The most we got is some goofy nigga say, I like light-skinned girls. And some goofy bitch, I only like light-skinned men. We don't got no colorism. We got a few goofy niggas saying that dumb shit. Meanwhile, is one thing you can notice about both of them that say they only like light-skinned women and men. They both my complexion that don't like people their complexion because they hate themselves. They see themselves and don't see anybody who will be attracted. And again, I am not fuck Tariq. Because Tariq still, yes, a piece of shit. Anytime he try to sell us that fucking, first of all, you trying to sell us another Hidden Colors movie, nigga. While they trying to strip black history away from us all over the place. Was that your plan? Was that your plan? They don't have to teach it in school, family. I'll sell it to you on Amazon. So, yes. They're lying with skinheads in jail. That's what I heard. Enough said. Yes, they do. That harms them. What you mean that's you heard? In LA, the Mexican mafia says you do not deal with Negroes. The Mexican mafia that's in jail in LA put it out that niggas, you not supposed to, even if you was best friends with a Mexican. Be safe, Black Butterfly. Good to have you float through. You said what you gonna do about me saying the N-word. And none of them people in the room was FBA. Exactly. He said it around the people who don't see themselves. But I'm not a nigga. You can call us niggas, niggas. Try to take everything from us. Last night, Dylan Harper got drafted, right? Ron Harper's son got drafted, number 2, right? If you Google, why are they trying to call him a Filipino American? No, nigga. There's a nigga. That's his last name, Harper. His mother is Filipino. Not him. Right. This motherfucker want us to march with John Leguizamo after he talked shit and tried to whitewash us. He want us to march with John Leguizamo after he talked shit about us. He want us to march with George Lopez, who said out of his own mouth during a fucking comedy show, yes, you know, you don't bring black girls home, you can't bring blacks home. Ain't that what he said? Ain't that what he said, Reef? No, you don't bring back at a comedy show. Sauce Walker did check back. I saw him going off this morning. It's still on World Star Hip Hop. Eva Longoria tried to steal credit. I posed a march in the same city. How many times have I told watch this? Latinos firebomb apartment to remove blacks. You read it. East LA gang member who led firebombing of black residences sentenced to 16 years in the feds. A senior member of the Big Hazard Street gang was sentenced today to 192 months in federal prison for orchestrating and executing the nighttime firebombing of African-American families at Ramona Gardens housing development in Boyle Heights in 2014 in order to force the residents out of their homes. Carlos Hernandez, 36, aka Rider or Creeper, was sentenced by the Honorable U.S. Judge Christina Snyder. During the hearing, Judge Snyder explained that her sentence was intended to send a message to the community that hate crimes will not be tolerated, and that this was not a time for any court to tolerate hate crimes. What's up, Lo? Shit, I'm in here, man. You better hurry up, though. It's getting... Nah, I'm... some lemon cherry runts and some, what's the name of that shit? God damn it. It's good, though. I forgot the name. Well, I'll just give you both of them, because it's 50-50. Bet. All right. So... Latinos get mad saying that women were brothers, right? So let me finish reading. Hernandez pleaded guilty in April 2019 to 5 felony counts of conspiracy to violate civil rights, violent crime in aid of racketeering, criminal interference with fair housing rights, use of fire in the commission of a federal felony, and carrying a firearm in the commission of a crime of violence. The defendant planned, coordinated, and led racially motivated attacks that targeted vulnerable families, including grandparents and infants, while they were sleeping in their own home peacefully. The Justice Department will continue to prioritize the prosecution of hate-filled violence, she said. Same thing here, Andre. Same thing. Andre, we got the same problem at our job. This another one. 4 gang members convicted of anti-black plot. Four members of a Latino gang in Highland Park were found guilty of unleashing a barrage of assaults and killings to push African Americans out of a predominantly Latino Northeast LA community. Jonathan Fajardo, a Latino gang member, was convicted in 2010 of a hate crime murder of 14-year-old Cheryl Green in LA, who was shot and killed in a racially motivated attack. That was in 2006. I got a name for that. I got a name for that. It's not tap dancing. They tycoons. They tycoons. That's what they are. Fucking a bunch of tycoons out this motherfucker. Huh? That's what we gonna go. You like that? Y'all like that? Tay, you like that? Tycoon? Yeah. You like that? Y'all, you don't like that? Tycoon? Look at this tycoon. I've been called this, I actually call it cilantro sambo. So we can call it cilantro. Cilantro cooning and salsa sambo. Yeah, salsa sambos. Tay, you like that? You know, Tay, you on the DMV, niggas be tycooning out there. Papi, that's a nigga, you don't speak no Spanish. Shut the fuck up. I be hating that. Nigga be, mami, nah, don't do that. Don't do all that. I know Spanish. I speak some of the shit in a motherfucking Negro accent. They bust out laughing. I don't give a fuck. That's how I'ma say it. Pedazo de mierdas. No. Pedazo de mierdas. You know what the fuck I said. Right. There's always somebody got to be burrito buck dancing. Every time you look up, not they burrito buck dancing. They want a butter burrito. Look at this nigga want a butter burrito. No, you're not gonna give him. I'd advise you to do this. Tell your phone to translate Spanish for you. Get that Spanish translation app. I get the translation app. I'm like, and I have my earpieces in. Seriously, I do that. In Spain, they wear it. Yes, sir. Guess why in Spain, guess what Thanksgiving is celebrated for? They eat black beans and white rice. They call it Cristiano Mortis or some shit, or Mortis Cristiano or some shit like that. I got a nigga to it. I be getting them to admit it because I know. And it's to celebrate when they drove all the Moors out. Hey, Reed, I be getting them to admit it. I remember when the Moors Science Temple, before they became a bunch of buffoons, they handed me a whole bunch of information. This nigga ain't think I read that shit. When I came up and started spitting that shit back to him, that motherfucker looked at me. I said, oh, I read. The black beans represent the Moors. The rice represents the Christians. If you ever notice, you go into them restaurants, they always serving black beans and rice. The black beans represent us. What give it all the flavor, all the seasoning, all the taste? Nigga, I just told you what to do. Get that translation app on your phone. Put your shit in your ears and let them talk. But like, oh yeah? For real? Nah, I wouldn't do that. I be scanning the shit out of them. I be doing that. So I'm like, nah, I wouldn't do that. Not really. I wouldn't if I was y'all. Ooh, 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 ooh. Like, yeah, just make sure, you know what I'm saying? Man, I have a translation out for the Asians too. Like, what you act like you curious. You're not curious. You just want to know what language they speak. You Korean? Are you? Ask. Ask. Don't be scared to ask. And let me tell you how to ask, so you don't walk up and do, what are you? Nigga, what? No. See, that's because you think that's what you're going to get. But like, what's your nationality? Now, where you from? What's your nationality? I'm from here. No. No, 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 no. No, you're not. No disrespect. It's not your nationality. Now this is my nationality. No, Young Bass, John Snow Bunny Jones, he quit. I don't care. Fuck him. Hey, Ace Bailey looked like he was about to cry last night that he wasn't about to come to the Wizards. And guess who else about to cry? Me. Because I realized the league is against the Wizards. When he realized, ain't this a bitch, I gotta go to Utah. Danny Ainge ain't shit. And guess what? He not gonna stay. He not gonna stay. I guarantee he gonna get his way. I will see Younger in Washington. I'm gonna make sure every game he play in Washington, I go see Ace Bailey. And I'm gonna sit as close as I can, and I'm gonna hold up a sign that says, Ace, we still want you. Your contract is up in 4 years. Put a joint up that said, Ainge sucks. Lakers for life. Thoughts on Cooper Flag? I already gave my thoughts. I think he can play. I think the white boy can play. Nova is full of all of that. All of that. That's the truth. They all live in Nova. And Dre, tell the truth. Every few years, it's a fight between all of them versus the black people. With that black Trumper said black women need to obey the police. Yeah. No, I ain't see that video. I try not to watch no shit like that. LT, I try not to watch no shit like that. It just a fuck with my it just fuck with my spirit. I don't let like the fact I would rather, you know what I'm saying? I would only want to meet that lady. Cause that's just a regular ass person. I've been a lot, man, at there, yeah. Shit. My god brother Alexander, he used to tell me about drugs. He was like, man, I had to punish them Spanish dudes. Says he's tired of these dudes not keeping the same energy for the white community. Right. Yeah, why are you watching them? I watched this video because I was giving it a nuanced perspective. You did. I understand that it's a lot of problematic things with Tariq Nasheed. However, when you try to talk to FBAs, you talking to me too. And the thing about when you talk to me, motherfucker, you better address what I say. Don't just sit up here and try to tip. Oh, in 1936, yeah, that's why he says after 1970, and that's why we all agree, because we like, yeah, after the 70s, it was a bunch of coons. Even our Black Panthers turned into coons after the 70s. When Reagan got in charge, when Reagan became, it was just like Trump. Exactly like Trump. When Reagan came in charge, y'all, let me pull this up. Who know the story of Eldridge Cleaver? Who know the story of Eldridge Cleaver, the Black Panther that was locked? He was locked up for rape. We gotta say that. He got out, wrote a book, got into the little shootout with the police where they killed Bobby Hutton. And where they killed Bobby Hutton. Yeah, he wrote Soul on Ice. I had that book. He got into the shootout with the police. He got out naked, and Bobby ain't take his clothes off. And they shot Bobby in front of him. And he wasn't ever the same. So he left. He had to leave the country. He had to leave the country. What's up, Think Tank? Eldridge Cleaver had to leave the country. He lived in exile. him and Kathleen for a minute. They was all over the place. They was in Algeria. They was all over the place. This nigga comes back. Now, keep in mind, he on the run from California, from Reagan. He was the one that used to be at the motherfucking speeches, at the Black Power speech. Fuck Ronald Reagan. Fuck Ronald Reagan. He comes back overseas, comes back here. This is Eldridge Cleaver. TBA's logo. Anti-hero. I want you to think. The Black Panther who fell for Reagan. Eldridge Cleaver endorsed conservative Republican Ronald Reagan for re-election in 1984. Because he didn't like Jesse Jackson. Let me say this again. Eldridge Cleaver endorsed. Here I go, Los. Eldridge Cleaver endorsed Ronald fucking Reagan. Yeah. Shit really fucked up when we was kids. And he was just like Trump, y'all. If you really think about it, he was a fake ass actor. Yeah. Who acted in a TV show with a goddamn monkey. Okay. He got his bread up, became governor of California, became famous for changing that gun law so that the Black Panthers, when they woke up in that thing, woke up into the Capitol with guns. That's why niggas in California got so strict gun laws now. That was in the 60s when Reagan was the governor. Yeah, when he was the governor of Cali. And this cracker becomes president, and Eldridge Cleaver from the Black Panthers endorsed him in 1984 to be the president. That's awesome. Herschel Walker shit. Herschel Walker, need to go see that. That's the next one we gonna have somewhere in Georgia. Ain't gonna push me. I see you all. All right, bro. Milford Act in 1960. Thank you, Ree. That's TBA's logo, y'all. And I always ask myself, I was like, I fuck with him. I fuck with Eldridge Cleaver. But he would never be like nobody that I would hold up like that because... And I like Eldridge Cleaver. I really do. The militant one. But I could never separate that he did that. Like, and now Bobby Seale out here selling barbecue sauce. Right. He was severely wounded during a violent incident and charged with attempted murder. In fear of his safety and freedom, he fled the U.S. to live in exile in Mexico, Algeria, Cuba, and France. It's not TBA. It's fucking Eldridge Cleaver. Are you fucking kidding me? He was from Arkansas. Leave it to Cleaver, to Buck Dance. Ain't that a bitch? Bobby Rush, ain't he dead? Shit. Bobby Rush dead. You can trust him now. Shit. You can trust him now. Shit, he dead. I don't know how much more you need to trust. Oh. Well, what he doing? He ain't in no office, is he? What is Bobby Rush doing? Bobby Rush old ass is not in office. Y'all lying. He's the same age as Thomas Sowell. He retired January 3rd, 2023. Yeah, that nigga look like Thomas Sowell, too. What he, 80? 46? No. Damn. 54. 25. 79. So he's 78, 79. November 23rd. So he'll be 79 this year. I don't trust Bobby Rush. Well, he's the old, well, put it this way, he's an old ass man. Ronald Reagan was a racist. Yes, sure. Damn right. We all know. You better know. Say, hey, I'm wrong. Yeah, Bobby said we can't compromise. Gave him that do-re-mi, nigga. Shit. He realized the dream was over. He was gonna have to get a job. I hate to say it. That's what, look. Cut the food programs at school in Texas. And people said, damn, them kids. It don't, yeah, right. They see them. When kids, it's going to be some starving ass kids. There's kids that don't eat at school. I mean, they don't eat like that at home. The meal that they know they can count on was the school meal. Not no more, huh? That's incredible. That's incredible. Peckerwood do that to their own kid. That's the Peckerwood, I tell you. Think about it. They ain't even paying attention to how many meth head ass. It was kids that didn't eat the lunch out of protest when I was growing up. Oh, I been said you late. I been said Bobby Seale to sell out. I seen that nigga selling barbecue sauce. Dre, you know a nigga sell out. Well, I swear to God. The nigga selling barbecue sauce. What's up, A-Bo? Let me see if I'm mistaken. Bobby, watch this. Did he endorse Trump? No, he didn't say that. What did he say? Bobby C. If we don't have true dedicated progressive politicians, we don't have nothing, he said. Progressive politicians have to dominate these city council seats and county supervisor seats. Asked whether he viewed Trump supporters as opponents or objects of empathy, Seale didn't hesitate. We have to reach out to them, he said. And we reach out to them by trying to educate them. You're still going to run into brick walls. It's not going to be instant. Patience for this 80-year-old political activist who has spent Huey P. Newton rolling over in this damn grave. This nigga eating on a swine bone. Head fat than a motherfucker with a beret on. Selling barbecue sauce and shit. Geronimo Pratt rolling over in this guy. Y'all know he is. Damn Reef. Goddamn shame. That's them FD Signifier type of niggas, man. That's the type of nigga, FD Signifier, the type of nigga to sell barbecue sauce later on in life. The motherfucking dry ass dreads gonna be gone. He gonna be looking like, he not gonna be looking like me. You're never gonna look like this. This is what you're gonna be doing. Like you grew up Muslim. See, he said in that thing, I grew up Muslim. His stepdaddy Nigerian. See, all of them niggas got tether ties. But he even admits that it was some funny acting shit going on with them African kids, with his stepfather's family. Talking about, I get a smaller plate of Jolo. What? He know. That nigga know. That ham hawk head nigga know. That's bullshit. This is crazy. He the black Jim Ross, huh? Barbecue, Bob Bobby's barbecue, barbecue, barbecue. Get the damn hammer. Get the damn hammer. Tell you like that, tether ties. No. We gotta stop the insanity. The brother had the brother did not. I don't think that was a good analysis, because he actually didn't address some of the shit. Oh, he trying to divide us. When the fuck was we all together? I'm cool with a few African people. That do not make me think that everybody from Africa fuck with me. I'm cool with a few Jamaican people. I know every Jamaican ain't fucking with me. I'm cool with a few. Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? We must be honest. For every one motherfucker that say something nice, two motherfuckers gonna insult me. I'm prepared for that. That's why I don't go around no shit that don't got nothing to do with me. I'm not forcing myself on nobody. Caribbeans too, but that's some who are riders, and them I love very much, right? But don't get this shit, no, under no condition. Y'all don't know. I talk to people all the time, and they be telling me, like, no, you right, it's there. Yeah, well, I don't think it's you, but you know it's there. And that's a problem. I say hi. I ain't cool with one. I'm not gonna ever lie. I've never had one Hispanic friend that I could call a partner. No bullshit. I'm honest. I've been around white dudes more than I've been around Spanish dudes. Like, not one. Seriously, not one. Nope. No. Not one. It's a language barrier. And I damn sure don't want no Hispanic dude that's gonna be running around talking about nigga, 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 because that's not gonna work. And I don't want one that's gonna act like a white dude. Where does that put me? If I'm gonna be around a Spanish dude, he gonna be a Spanish dude. He gonna be like Migo off BMF. He be like Loco of BMF. If I'm gonna be around Amigo, he gonna be like Loco of BMF. And just like off BMF, I'm not gonna know what the fuck he's saying. But that's what I'm telling you. See, for me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm old school. If we gonna be friends, you gonna be who you are. You're not gonna adapt to me. You're not gonna adapt and pick up my. No. You're not gonna assimilate. Nah. Nigga, you gonna be the same crazy nigga that I met when I met you. And that's cool. Just don't bring no motherfucking charges around me. And no dead bodies, and we good. Lord knows I can find my own charges. Thank you very much. Lord knows one thing I don't have a problem finding is charges. I can do that all on my own. I don't need your help. Thank you very much. Anyway. Yeah, I don't give no passes either. I don't see it in public, though. And if I do, I'm like, hey, Slim, nah, please, no. We're not going to have that today. I'm sorry, sir. You ain't one of us. You let him say that? Nah, you ain't supposed to do that. No. You don't go around calling Bina, 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 Bina. Border hopper, border hopper. You don't be doing that to him. You call him his name. You call him bruh. And he call you bruh. But ain't no nigga nothing. Nigga not out his mouth. He not one of us. And if they say something like, fool ass boy, where you from? Y'all got black people in that country that y'all treat like shit. I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all got a name for them. How'd you check them, with a right hand? I hope it was a check left hook. I'm body shotting. Boom. Watch your mouth, man. What's up with you? And I'm going to look at him like, what? It could go there. What we not going to do is disrespect me. I don't care who you are. It could go there. You check that motherfucker with a right hand. Boom. Huh? What you say? Right to the chest. Doom. Ooh. What you say? Nah. Don't never. Next one in your mouth. That's how you know I thought you was a friend. I just caught you to the chest. You do that shit out in public, I'll slap you. Like a little bitch. Right up in your mouth. Slap you. Had to slap you. What you say? Watch your mouth, bitch. Bitch, watch your mouth. I understand settings. If you at work, you need your job, then you press it out and he get fired or you extort him. You hear what I say? You press him out and he gets fired or you extort him. If you ever, nah, man, come on. Come on, man, we gonna go up to HR, you gonna have to run me some money or something. What? You gonna have to run me some money. How much is your job worth? Huh? How much is your job worth? What? Cause you about to lose it. I'm serious. You can bribe me right now. You know what? I'm a nice guy. I want me a place. That's like $300. You think, look, you afford $300, gang? Huh? If you don't give me $300 in the next 25 minutes, we gonna go to HR. I'm offended. I got a brother that done did some shit like that. He called me and told me he got a PlayStation like that. I said, you cruddy as shit. But that's how you gotta do it, niggas, sometimes. No, them niggas don't. Not them, the Samoans, them niggas do not be racist. Them niggas be self-hating. What the fuck do you think I don't think a Samoan can be racist to another black person. That's only self-hate. What the fuck do you think Samoa is damn near full of? It's full of them fake Polynesian, Asian looking ones. But most of them motherfuckers is like the Usos. It must be up in Ohio where the Samoans there are. Ted, the Samoans in LA are the ones that fight against the Mexicans with the black gangs. That's the homies. Everybody knows that. If you see somebody who looks Samoan and he's self-hating, he not Samoan, he Tongan. Ted, listen at me. He's Tongan. They little ass islands. What I've learned about the Tongans are the self-hating ones. And you know what they hate? You know what they hate more than anything? I swear to God. A dude from Oklahoma taught me this. He said, yeah, we got Tongans too. He said, and you know what they hate? What? Being called Samoans. I'm just giving you a tip, Ted. They may not be Samoans. And y'all just, we niggas, we don't know nothing but Hawaiians, Samoans, that's all. Telling you, Ted, they might be Tongan. Thank you, LT. I'm not lying to you. You might think they Samoan. They're not Samoan. And the reason they don't like y'all keep calling them Samoan. And Tongans don't like us anyway, from what I heard. I don't know why. Everybody don't like us. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, Ted. Real talk. I learned this from the military. I did. I have never really met one like that. Because the island's so fucking small. But apparently, when they travel in packs. Yeah, but for some reason they do not like being misidentified as Samoans. I'm telling you, Ted, for real. Like, are y'all Tongan? Huh? You might fuck them up. I don't know it. Bruh, this how much I don't know the difference. You watch wrestling like I did, Ted. Remember the Tonga kid? He used to be. I was like, but then I thought about it. He never really wrestled with the Samoans like that. But I think he was a Samoan. Yeah, he was. He was a Samoan. Matter of fact, that's Jacob Fatu father. rest of this King Tonga. Hey, look. Hey, Ted. That's Jacob Fatu and them folks. Look, I'm trying to read where this nigga from. This nigga born in San Francisco. Samuel Larry Fatu, also known as Tama and Tonga Kid, is retired. But he damn yet, he's 60. Now, you gonna tell me this not a nigga? That's not a nigga. This nigga look like Crip Mac with hair. That's not a nigga. Nia Jax's mother white. Yeah, she got a white mother to be that dark. Bang bang Nana gang. Why am I looking up Juju Smith-Schuster for? For what? What am I looking up about him? What did he do, Andre? Fuck Juju Smith-Schuster. I'm a Chiefs fan. Fuck that nigga. Hey, y'all want to laugh? Why I'm trying to relearn how to play Madden with my old ass, right? And I can't stop nothing. Man, I can't. My defense, man, I can't stop shit. I see it coming and can't stop it. Oh, that's what you should have said. Juju Smith-Schuster has some more. Nigga, Juju Smith-Schuster is on our roster. Are you crazy? I'm a Chiefs fan. You know I know everything about the Chiefs. Yeah, I'm talking about the new man. Man, I cannot. I didn't say Juju was a bum. I said fuck Juju. Cause I'm trying to play the new. I was telling you why. Cause I keep trying to play the new Madden, and I be playing with the Chiefs. I be getting. I did blow them out. 42-7 and 35-14. Use a 3-4. You said especially the Colts. Bruh, I don't know what I be doing. I don't know why. It's my motherfucker. It's like I had a middle of the field wide open. I got a PS4. That's all I'm playing on. I'm just playing on my 4. I borrowed the Xbox One, but I need him to get his grades up, man. My man grades slid on me, man. PS. My son got the Xbox One, though. All the Steelers have receivers have who? It's just Antonio Brown. That nigga. Did they catch him yet? Yeah, I remember that was a random question. Old ass Xbox One ass. What's the difference? Don't it play the same video games? What's the difference? Just one got more memory, right? One come with bigger memory. Then just why not buy a bigger memory base for your Xbox? Boom. I don't never be liking them new generation jumps. I used to want the old big PlayStation. I wanted the big PlayStation 3. I never wanted one of them slim joints. It was no difference. It was just easier to fucking break. If you got Xbox that'll play all that motherfucking shit that they come out, keep your Xbox. Don't. Excuse me. Marshall Falk. Nah, how you run out of internal storage? You just delete the shit and go with a new one. Michael Vick 05, he was damn near unstoppable. That's all OJ would play with. Niggas were like, how you beat him? My cover 2, and then I had a cover 2, and then had my linebacker on spy. He couldn't go nowhere. I blitz from one side, he'd be spying. I basically quarter off one side of the field and be picking shit off. I be trying to do that shit now. I don't even be and then this new shit. Why is it only one button where I could change my man? If I pass my man, I want to get back to him. I can't. I gotta cycle all the way through. Then they hike. I'm all the way on the cornerback. He wide the fuck open. I'm out of bounds or some goofy ass shit. My son be downloading games left right. Nah, I don't want to do that shit. I just want to buy the disc. I'm old. The Seahawks so far to play with back in 14, 15. I'm old. Nigga, the Seahawks was fun to play with in game day when they had Sean Alexander. And then I used to play with them in Madden and game day when they had Sean Alexander. I used to run for like 400 yards on niggas. They like, this nigga ran for... All my quarterbacks would be throwing for like 100 yards. My running back would run for like 300. 287. I think the highest I got on a nigga was like 389 and 4 touchdowns on Madden. On game day, shit, look, one day I played game day, I had Sean Alexander. They still had Ricky Waters, I think. I had like all of them niggas run for. I had Sean run for 4, Ricky run for 2, And then I ran for like one with those. Niggas like, I can't stop. I broke every run. Niggas was trying, why is he running out of bounds at the one? I said, because I'm about to break this. Moonball. Fuck yeah. Ted, that's where all the shit come from. The one hand catch, that came from that ain't come from Madden, that came from Game Day. And Randy Moss, I used to Moss niggas. Randy a one hand catch that joint. I stiff arm slap the nigga out of bounds. Game Day, you can hit a nigga with a stiff arm so hard, he hit down there fly. Slapped that nigga out of bounds and took it up the sideline. 80 guys. I said, oh yeah. Total control passing, aiming it and being able to, man, it had that already. It had that. Tyberon had it locked down. First of all, Spidey, stop doing that, all right? What about 2K? Stop that. First of all, what about it? Mom be so Game Day, wasn't it? Game Day 99, that nigga was stupid. That joke was vicious. Anyway, nigga, you don't know nothing about no. Yes, Terrell Davis on that. When they had the salute jump, nigga, you couldn't stop. No. Was it NCAA 94 or 93? Well, Marcus Camby. Marcus Camby was stupid. 95. It was 94 and 95. Marcus Camby was stupid. You ain't never have a chance to play. Game Day was the shit. Everything tight about Madden, Game Day stole it. Madden stole it. Anything tight about Madden, they stole it from Game Day. Total control passing, Game Day had it. And it was easier and better. One hand catch, Game Day had it. Juke button, they had it. Truck stick, they had it. Impact hit, they had it. Swim moves off the line, they did it first. Only thing you could do on Madden was the spin. All-time lineup, Game Day had it, had a better one, had the names of the people. Look, Game Day was so tight, right? This how tight Game Day was. I bought an old Game Day to play that, copy all of their all-time rosters, and matched it all to the Madden, and put all their names, all of the colleges they was from, all their attributes, because Game Day had it. All their attributes was already set. I knew who they were. I just set it to their names. NBA in the zone. Wasn't nothing better than live. Wasn't nothing better than live. NBA, I had every last one in the zone, shootout, showdown, but nothing was better than live. I think NBA shootout was fun though. Me and my brother, now they'll love playing that joint. And in the zone. We liked in the zone. You know who I could run with like shit on in the zone? Jamal Mashburn. So look, there was nothing better was better than live though. Then once I stopped playing when the live, then y'all know Watch this. Now young Spidey gonna come back out on this. Live was the game all the way. Remember, Live was the game, and then the Dreamcast came out, and the Dreamcast didn't have Live. Everybody liked 2K. Remember that 2K came out with the Dreamcast? With Allen Iverson on the jump, crossing niggas up. Y'all forgot that. Who forgot that? That's when 2K came out, when Sega came out with the Dreamcast. See, a lot of people forgot, and a lot of youngins don't know that 2K was an early game that tried to rival Live, and it lost at first because Sega went out of business. But then they came out with another 2K. And nobody played Live no more after that. It only took like 3 years. 2K was gone out of everybody's memory when they said, oh, they coming out with a 2K basketball for the... I say, that joint did. It did used to look tight. What? I bought both of them. I bought Live and 2K. I bought all the way to the last Live. Yeah, Sega went under and they said they'd still make software. So they stopped making games and made software. But remember, 2K disappeared. Right, I had that joke. Cause I was beating niggas with OKC with James Harden, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, Jeff Green. I was fucking niggas up. They was like, I kept Russell Westbrook could not shoot on it, but he could dunk. And guess what? He could draw fouls. And every time I went to the basket, if I didn't make it, he got fouled or he got the rebound. I was getting triple doubles with him all the time. No bullshit. I swear to God, niggas was like, this nigga just too good. He went in with the worst team on the game. You ain't played 2K till when? You was like 12. No, the first 2K did not come out until... First NBA 2K game was 1999. Sega Dreamcast. I know. It disappeared for like 13 years. I remember the first time I played that joint, I scored 81 points with Allen Iverson. I lost by like 5. My brother said, you scored 80 with one person. You could have won. I said, yeah, I could have won, but I wanted to play with him. I was cooking shit. He loved Shaq at the time, so he was... No, as a matter of fact, his favorite player, Chris Webber. He was playing with Webber and them. That's how he beat me. the Kings of Stojakovic. I'm a grown ass man. I don't fight over no video games. He might have on Minnesota. I gave him 81, T. Oh no, I done scored 100 with several people. Kobe, Shaq, Wilt Chamberlain. I scored 100 with him on the live. Yeah, I done scored 100 with a few people. I think, hold up. And I did it with Kareem. Cause Magic was just feeding. Magic was feeding that good. Boom. Cause I used to have old school rosters loaded up in my shit. Once they start putting the old school players on, I started making my own rosters. Man, niggas be like, bring the memory card, bro. Now I can just download it. This nigga so good, they be getting the faces. Nigga, the last 2K I played when I had my roster downloaded on the joint, I don't know if they even in there no more. In the memory no more. I know I had Adrian Dantley in the Jazz. I had Bernard King in the Nets. I had Bernard King in the Knicks. I had Sugar Ray Richardson in the motherfucking Nets, y'all. Sugar Ray Richardson in the Nets. I had Unseld and Elvin Hayes and the motherfucking Bullets. Seriously, that's what I did. I made the best teams that these motherfuckers ever had. Yeah, he automatic with the computer. I can't make a shot with the motherfucker. I could never shoot with Steph Curry. It's too fast. How is that automatic? No. It's too quick. That's too quick. It's like I can't even seriously, that should be too quick. Like, damn. I did have, I tried to have, but that was putting too much memory into the joint. But it was a Manute Bowl. They had all that shit. I did it for a second. I made an alternate roster where I would have different shit like that. But I was eating up too much memory. Because I had one with Glenn Robinson and Milwaukee. Just because I wanted to play against Glenn Robinson. Yeah, I have. Motherfucker had, look, this was funny, y'all. This nigga, whoever did it was good as a motherfucker. he ripped the face. The face was perfect, but he put him. But I guess he couldn't control what body he put him on. So if he was light skinned, he'd be on a dark skinned body, and if he was dark, he'd be on a white body. So he'd have white arms and a black face, darken on him. Man, that shit was funny. Oh, that shit was funny. And whoever it was had extensive basketball knowledge because every player, I'm talking about Otis Birdsong, guys like that. I'm talking about, yeah, I had Otis Birdsong on the team with Michael Ray Richardson. And I was like, yeah, this feel like I'm at 83, 84. And I had every player they had. Every player, y'all. I was sized. And this before I knew about basketball ref or any of that shit. I don't know how I found that shit out. I used something else. No, I cross-reference off of some. I might have used a website. It was like the 19 such and such, whatever, or ESPN website before I knew basketball ref. But yeah, man, I do shit like that though. I be bored. I sit there and get the game all situated. I take 2 and 3 days fixing that motherfucker. But when it's done, niggas be like. And if you know basketball, like I had the Phoenix Suns, I had Kevin Johnson, Hornacek, Chambers and Marley, Mark West, Frank Johnson coming off the bench. All that shit. I had that shit. Sayed Sabalos, Richard Dumas. I had all of them. Oliver Miller, all of them. I was psyched. Man, I had that whole team. Man, I was running with KJ. I was dunking on shit. I had Derrick Rose Bulls versus Phoenix Suns KJ, y'all. Then I did the trade and sent Hornacek to Utah because I was like, well, Utah best team was Hornacek and Stocker. So I did the trade and put Barkley big head ass on there because dude had it where you could download Barkley. And I was running shit, yeah. Oh my God, I was running shit. Man, I was running. Barkley, and it was perfect because Barkley had white man arms, so you know he was sizey. They was hard. The way they was hard downloaded, I think you could like only edit their. You couldn't like edit their face or body, but you could edit their shoes. So I think you could change their shoes. Or no, I don't think you could. What it was, yeah, because some of them niggas run around with some bobos on. This coon ass. He was dunking on niggas like shit. Coon. Oh, I love the white man. Oh. Now, my whole rebuttal to the what's his name? Craig James? Cam James guy. Look, man. Serious talk. My main issue with your whole synopsis was very serious. Was simply that you seem to turn a petty beef into some, I don't know, squabble between all FBAs. And then the laughing at the reparations wasn't cool. The mischaracterization, the mischaracterization of the use of the word code. He didn't invent that. We gotta stop that. The he started code. No, he didn't. We know we got code. He got code himself from the person who started code. You said it in the beginning when you said what he does is he borrows from our intellectual scholars and prophets off it. Yeah, Neely Fuller was one of our intellectual scholars. And what he said was we needed to use a compensatory code as black people. A code is black people. And with you niggas, the way you niggas is off code is that you coming at all of us, and then dismissing us and dismissing our argument. See, the thing is, you think shutting them up is by dismissing them and calling them crazy. That's not the way you're going to shut them up. The way you shut them up is you actually listen to their argument and understand that it does have validity. All these people aren't lying. All your experience, but this one lady in 1936, yes, she's a writer. She don't count. She understands what we're trying to say. And we have no problem with that woman. Nobody had no bad words for that woman doing a good job for black folks everywhere. And because she's here, she's working with the people who are here. And not excluding the people who've been here, who made it possible for them to get here. You sound just like white people. No, we don't. We don't sound anything like white people. Because when white people say that, they're not coming from the same place that we're coming from. Where we're coming from is a place of, do you realize we had to fight a civil war to include people we never saw before? And that's cool. Just so we can make sure we had our civil rights. So this shouldn't be the disdain that we see coming from one side. We see it. It's literally littered through his comment section. Oh, African Americans treated me horrible. This, that, and damn. Oh, these type of people were the type of people that treated me the worst. This, that. Oh, FBA do be roasted. Yeah, everybody. I got called an African booty scratcher. Shit, I'm from Washington, D.C. My folks are from Southern Maryland. There you go, champ. Stop talking. Nah, we ain't do nothing to them. Oh, you said something bad to my girlfriend because she Ethiopian. No, somebody probably expressed their experience with somebody who was Ethiopian to your girlfriend in a not so pleasant manner. And was it cool? No, but that's the internet. That's the internet, man. You know that. You gotta tell her to either block them people or tell them eat a dick. What's up? So I'm gonna grab them or get the fuck on. I don't think they sellouts. I think they some old kumbaya niggas, and that's not what I'm trying to do right now. It's not time to kumbaya. No, it's time to look and observe and understand what type of people we dealing with. Everybody want us to join hands all around the world. We all sing the same song. No. Hand in hand, we all sing. No. 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 They go home. I'm glad I sung with that nigger. Hopefully I'll make him sing once I kill his black ass. Hey. I don't think they sell out. I think they a bunch of kumbaya, oh my lord, kumbaya ass niggas. And that's cool. But don't nobody want to hear that shit, Sharif. Don't nobody want to hear that. Motherfuckers have lived experiences, and when people come together and they like, hey, you know what? And then when you got a bold nigga like me, I walk around and I ask that question. Hey, man, I got people I work with. This is at work, and I notice I got family members who got family that's married to Africans. And they even say it. It's like one family member is one African that's cool. And they not together no more. I'm just saying. I love my people. I ain't no disrespect. I love my people, but nah, man, let's keep it 100. Now, it's not the same. We not the same people, and that's okay. He not dividing us. Oh, he dividing us. We was never together. When the fuck? Nobody answers that question. Everybody, we was always divided. Well, it's time for us to come together. How the fuck is that gonna happen if we not gonna tell the truth? People are expressing, hey, look, I'm hurt. What? They keep saying that they mad at us because we used to roast them when we was kids. And we be like, okay, my bad. But they used to roast me too. The difference is I ain't hang on to it. But I respect your experience. Thank you, Josh. I respect your experience. But what I'm trying to say to you is, nigga, are you serious? I used to roast you. So you held on. I will get this nigga. I will do all my work. I will work hard. I won't wear deodorant. Yes, nigga. I'm a politician now. No food stamps for niggas. That's I'm sorry. No. This nigga saying that in this comment section. They mad. I don't get it. That's niggas be roasted. Okay. Then he said Tariq is Hitler. We talking about exterminate. Well, I don't know. To be fair to him, I haven't been on his channel in a while, so I really don't know. But our niggas are. Then he said the homophobe. I said, do he know half the motherfuckers that be? I said, he not LGBTQ phobic. If that was, he said he listened to his lie. He might tell gay jokes, but I mean, it's jokes, nigga. Now, is it on some right wing shit? Sure, I feel you. I don't think he's saying, again, he's doing that right wing shit we talk about. I don't want it around kids. In other words, same thing we all saying. We don't really want nothing sexual around the kids right now. Because to be honest, we don't know how to handle that shit. I'm a parent. We don't know how to handle that shit. We want nothing sexual around the kid. Man, keep that shit, look. No. We want nothing sexual around the kid. That get them all distracted. So you try to limit that. Right. Yeah. You don't influence what they doing with some moist shit. No. If the motherfucker turn out moist, that's just fucked up. I mean, I don't know. That's how I would look at it, because I'm straight. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying if you gay, something wrong with you. No. I'm just saying if you gay, you understand what I'm saying. And if you don't, my apologies. I don't know what to say. I don't want YouTube to ban me. Say, nigga, you was homophobic. I am not homophobic. This is not meant to demean any community in any way. All thoughts expressed are specifically mine and do not reflect the views of the viewers. Thank you. What type of shit is that? Great. Anyway, though, yeah, Tariq is a grifter. But if you wanted to bring up grifter, you did good when you was talking about why y'all going to see a movie that you paying for. That's true. He raised $1 million to get a museum that's making him rich. That's true. If it is, I mean, it's a building that's open. You gotta pay for electricity, this, that, and the third. So I don't know if he getting rich, but I know he is helping them keep a business. You could have talked about root work. Even though, yeah, it's a product people can use, it's also, you could have said, well, why would you base it under root work? Like, this ain't what, I'm quite sure this ain't the deodorant. It would probably look different and all of that shit. Just like when niggas, when the people be making the soap, that shit be having herbs and bushes in it. You washing yourself up, you be seeing herbs and leaves in that soap. I'm just saying, I don't know. Shit look like regular deodorant to me. But it smelled good, I give you that. But I didn't believe it was 100% natural. So there you go. But whatever. It could have been, I don't know. I just supported a black man doing this thing. Because we do that as black people. We support black people doing their thing. Now, the problem is we can't get into no cult grifter type shit. And that's where I thought that shit was starting to go. Because I was like, all right, clearly some of this shit. Oh, yeah, and that was the thing. You took a shot at Hidden Colors. And like, you like, he got so many things wrong. The piano was made in Italy. Who gives a fuck? Of all of this shit. Of all of the shit. What's happening, Sean Willie? Of all of the shit, who gives a fuck about where the piano was made at? My thing was that video, once I watched it, and I got to generalize about it, it was just generally, you don't like the word tether. Okay. Because your wife, your girlfriend is an immigrant. You feel like he's a grifter. No argument there, no problem there. He's anti-LGBT. I don't care about that person. Wherever he is, wherever he is, that I don't know what difference that makes. Um, um, he's like Hitler, and he's causing divisiveness among the diaspora that was never together to begin with. So at the end of the day, you was mad because he's anti-immigrant, and your wife or girlfriend is an immigrant, and you believe immigrants have been with us side by side because 3 people unite. Got it. 3. 3 people. That God bless them. Helping about hundreds of people. I don't know. God bless them. I'm all the way here on the East Coast. I don't see that. They working behind the scenes. They so far behind the scenes. People behind the scenes ain't seen these motherfuckers. They behind the scenes where? Come on, man. I'm sorry. They working in elementary schools. Okay. Hold up. So these niggas got a job. I do too. Help me out. Why is them having a job helping the black community? talking about if they give us this money, okay, if they this money, my folks' slavery ain't got shit to do with your folks' slavery. Only thing is, both of them was enslaved and shouldn't have been, and were owed monies. What you choose to do with the money is your business, just like it's mine, and just like it's, I don't care if it's the lowliest crackhead. If all he want to do is smoke crack all day with his check, that's his check. No, but you can't. Man, mind your fucking business. Mind your business. They gonna want to get rid of the safety net. They done it. We know. They been wanting to get rid of the safety net since niggas could get on it. Black people have been on welfare for like 60-some years. Black people have been allowed to get the Civil Rights Bill in 66. 60 years ago, the first time black people got welfare. (1969), because, for example, the Social Security Act of 1935, which created aid to dependent children, tactically allowed states to discriminate against black people in eligibility and benefit levels, particularly in the South. No, particularly everywhere. I don't believe that shit. Everywhere. They could deny you, they would deny you benefits. You just wouldn't get the shit. You just would, niggas just wouldn't get it. You see what I'm saying? We just wouldn't get it. Niggas just would not get it. So we talking about 1969. It's 2025. Come on, y'all. That's 56 years. That's one. You niggas been on it. They've been on it since 1935. They've been on it since 1935. That's 90 years old. Listen to the age gap between a 90-year-old and 69, 56. That's a 34-year head start. That's a grown-ass man in between that. my point being that a motherfucker 90 years old is a great-great-grandma. A motherfucker 56 is, if lucky, a grandma. Might be the mother of a grown person. That's 34. That's crazy. That's 22 if you break that down. We'll talk about that later. I like playing with numbers. You're gonna start selling new flavors new scents. Tariq gonna start selling new scents, y'all. He gonna start coconut. Grifting grape. Scamming sea breeze. The con coconut. That's what they gonna be selling, y'all. Yeah, that grifting grape. That scamming sea breeze. That con and coconut. Scheming strawberry. That's it. It's on that fraudulent fruit punch. He'll be selling out. I'm stupid. That nigga was selling fruit. Family, don't fall for the trick bag. Get some of this fraudulent fruit punch. Nigga, huh? Anyway, I'm gonna let these goofy niggas go watch anime. I'm gonna go eat me some motherfucking fried rice and take a nap with my old ass. It's Friday tomorrow. It's gonna be hot as shit in the DMV. I gotta run myself. Oh, that buck dancing banana. Damn right. That's what it can be selling. Man, much love to y'all, man. LBZ, man. It can be selling that grifting grape.